Hello. Isn't technology amazing? Here I am talking to you, and obviously the stream quality has gone down. It is experiencing issues. There is something about. Oh, yes. Oh, the matter tells. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I'm a floating head this week. Oh, no. I've gone. Oh. Peekaboo. I smell you. I mean, it's unclockable. I can also just completely disappear. Goodbye. That's me being born from the Irish countryside. The stream literally cannot handle the glory before it. Yeah, that's the impression that I'm getting. Stream is experiencing issues. As long as I can be heard and can be seen, I guess it's fine. I know. It's like babies with object permanence. You're like, I can't see you. You're gone. Can you not leave it up again for 2 seconds? So I'm talking to the cover of my chair. And it can't be. Yes, hello, welcome to a Sunday Escapade. We'll begin very shortly. This works a lot better than I was expecting. Thank you, Richard Dad, for your vote of confidence. I'm going to huff with you now. I'm going to disappear. But you did say it works better, so I can't stay mad at you. Bursting forth from the hills. This is quite literally how to get ahead on Twitch. I mean, I feel like you can completely see the suit, but that's fine. It's important, if you guys are on board, then I'm on board. Okay. Shall we just begin? Shall we begin our story? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Fun thing about this is that these gloves can't operate my touch keyboard at all. So I've had to get a mouse. So I'm having to use a mouse for the first time in a million years. Okay. No. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. That wasn't the intention. Let me see. Image 1. Yes. This is the intention. Okay. And I think actually also this is the intention. You know you were someone really powerful. You know that you were someone of strange and deep power. You know you should have a body. And you shouldn't just be a floating head. But still you are. And you don't know who you were. Someone or something has cast some sort of spell, enchantment, a curse maybe upon you. And you are in darkness, just feeling that you are an orb. An orb! Suddenly, light. A hand reaches in and pulls you out. You're at the circus! You're being used as a bouncy ball, being tossed around by a very skilled juggler. There you are. It's like watching War Horse. In that, there's a lot of people going to be traumatized after this. Okay, so you're being tossed around like an orb, like a fucking orb. The question is, what will you do? Now, if I can get the choice cam to work. There we go. Your choices are scream, I'm not a bouncy ball, I'm a person, or enjoy the sights and sounds of the circus. What are we going to do? We're being tossed around like an orb. The production quality in this. When you tune in to twitch.tv/MazFlaz, you come for the professionalism and you stay for the laughter. Scream, says Claire Carswell. I smell BAFTA. Then scream, 2 for scream. You scream, I'm not a bouncy ball, I'm a person, but nothing comes out because you are a bouncy ball and you don't have a mouth, yet you have consciousness. Scream, do we have a mouth? Can we ask Cardinal Ellenson? I'm a part. Neanderthals, you do not have a mouth. You have no mouth and yet you must scream. While you're trying frantically to scream, the juggler who's juggling you is talking to his fellow jugglers, and he goes, "Oh yeah, this new ball? Oh yeah. No, it's kind of cool, isn't it? A little crazy design on it. It looks like some sort of like weird person, or maybe it's not even a person. I don't know. Anyway, some old woman gave it to me. Pretty sweet, huh?" Some old woman? It's beginning to draw memories to your mind. A witch! You've been bewitched, but by who? Can this old woman be the person that bewitched you? You must know more. But before the juggler can say anything else, he slips the ball and he's dropped you. Now, this is the point. He's juggling at the entrance to the circus. All these people are coming in past him. The sights, sounds, and smells of the circus. It's crazy. So now the question is, what are you going to do now? Copyright infringement alert. Whom? Oh yes, of course. I have no my phone screen. So, your choices are: we're a ball with no way of controlling our movement. Do not torture us with the illusion of a hope of a choice, or left. That's very pale, isn't it? I was worried it would be a little bit too pale. Sorry about that, lads. Yes, so the choices are... we're a ball, we're rolling into the circus. There's a slight incline, so we've got a little bit of momentum up. Is your choice: we're a ball with no way of controlling our movement. Do not torture us with the illusion of a hope of a choice, or left. Left, always left. Always go lefter. Corbin is in the chat. Skip frames 26%. Fantastic. My stream is experiencing minor issues. I'll take it. Okay. You go left. You're bouncing off and down people's shoes. Little kids kick you around. And there's an incline, another incline. And you can feel yourself building up speed. There's a final kick from someone who's just walking up the circus. And you land, if I can find it, with a plop. In a river. You land in a river. Look at that. Look at that. Like, and there's something about the river, something about the water that gives you a strange sense of power, of flopping in a river just like a surf. Just like a surf. So the water makes you feel kind of stronger somehow. Images are floating in your mind. Pentagrams, candles, a woman saying, "Give me the power of the darkest depths of the sea." A failed summoning. Someone summoned you, a being of great power, and then something went wrong. But what happened? Suddenly, a rainbow trout appears in the... A rainbow trout appears. Sorry. Just for... Yeah, it happens every so often. I've realised what I'm doing. Swimming along beside you in the stream. And it says... well, first off, do we want to pick an accent for the trout? I haven't given him a voice yet, and we are open to suggestions. How do you... I don't... Plumcake, I've slept with a lot of very powerful men. That's what it is. So, me and this trout, we're blobbing down the river. Bloop, 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 bloop. Where's the trout from? He swims past us. He's going to say something. The Cornish part of America. Scouse. Richard. Perhaps not. Oh, I should have done... You know what I should have done for landing in the river? This is what I should have done. Blopping up to the surface again. That's what I should have done. Boston. Rampant sloth. Nice to see you along. Okay. Boston. I parked the car in the Harvard Yard. You're a long way from home, missy. What do you say? Where is my home? Or, do you want to mind your business, you cheeky fucker? I'm really sorry that that's so light, guys. I thought it was coming out darker. Apologies. So this Boston trout, which is an unclockable accent. Might be going back into the Cornish part of America. So, what do we say? Where is my home? Or, do you want to mind your business, you cheeky fucker? Never swear at a fish. But the Mandertals is saying, mind your biz, you cheeky trout bastard. Bastard. A bastard from Boston. Oh no! Where is my home? Flumcake and Claire Carswell going for where is my home? Mind your biz, you cheeky trout bastard. What? Anybody else? Where is my home? Says Leela, astonished. We look at him and we go, oh. Where is my home? The trout says, you weren't so nervy when I met you before. You just got dropped in the river and chucked out again. You say, what the hell? And what he kind of raises an eyebrow at you. He goes, you weren't so sad when I met you before. No. What do we do? No. Ask him, how can he raise an eyebrow? Do trouts have eyebrows? Or what do you mean before? Basically, further question him or ask him, like, does he actually have an eyebrow? Hello, this is terrifying. Thank you, Marcus. We're an orb. We've been transformed into a bouncy ball by a witch. We're not sure why. We don't know who we are. We're trying to recover our identity. Disappointed by how moderately decent the Boston accent is. See, the Mandertals, the thing is, you keep asking me to do accents, eventually I will get good at them. Do trouts have eyebrows? This wasn't meant from the planet. Lead astonished, going for sincere. What do you mean? Before. Okay. Because it's clear those brows are drawn on. The green hand in the second... Oh, you mean when it goes here? Yeah. No one try and work out the geography of this setup because it's all deeply upsetting. Okay. I might have to switch the hands that the trout is on. Apologies, excuse me, a little backstage nonsense. Okay, so we've got... I think we're split now between what do you mean before and do trouts have eyebrows? Because this trout's just raised his eyebrow at us and gone, you weren't so sad when I met you before. What are we saying? Stream's experiencing minor issues. Wonderful. I mean, you have to imagine how this looks to like any of my housemates. Is it just me wandering around green up to here? Lead astonished is a brows, okay. Needs third cam showing the entire stream setup. I don't know that it does. I truly don't know that it does. Stream's experiencing issues. Yeah, no shit, honey. Reality cam. The harsh reality of reality cam. Okay. The stream is experiencing psychological issues. Shame cam. No shame cam. Please. We're not that Catholic. Shame cam. Okay, so we say, do trouts have eyebrows? And the trout bursts into tears and he goes, we don't, Park the Con have a yacht. We don't. I've been trying to spread the rumor that we do, but it's a filthy lie. I just want eyebrows. I'm sorry. Listen, thank you for helping me be brave enough to say we don't have eyebrows. I want to draw them on. Park the Con have a yacht. I want to draw them on, but I can't. I don't got no hands. We've left Boston. We've kind of traveling up and down the East Coast. I don't got no hands. You don't got no hands? I don't got no hands. That's a blues song. How can I draw my eyebrows on if I've got no hands? Okay. But see, the thing is, even though when I saw you before, you were so angry and you were so powerful, I knew you were a nice gal. Okay, there's some clues. I mean, so you saw us before, but when? Okay, well, I can show you. So, and he takes us through the stream, using the current to push us on, And in a little eddy, a little corner of the stream, there's a pile of objects. And he says, sometimes the witch in her summonings don't go so well. So this is the remnants of all the people who've she's turned into stuff. And she dumps her personal effects here. And you go, wow, all those bouncy balls in the world. There must be hundreds of objects here. All of these used to be people. Said, well, not all of them were bouncy balls. I didn't used to be a trout. You didn't? No. But I can't I can't remember what I was. I just know I was something big. Wow, Trout. Thank you for your story. Anytime. And you look at the how can I draw my eyebrows on if I've got no hands? Incidentally, the working title of that Harlan Nelson short story. The accent slips in Trout. Okay, so we look at the top two objects on the pile. And there's this hat. And so we've got the top two objects are a hat and a waterproof laminated copy of The Kraken by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Which of these objects do we feel more drawn towards? Waterproof copy of The Kraken by Lord Tennyson or a red hat? And the trout's kind of going like that to sort of keep us from being bubbled away. What are we drawn towards? We're drawn more towards this. Remember, one of these could be a clue as to who we are. We know we're a being from the sea. We know we're terribly powerful. Beg your pardon. Rampant Sloth, by the way, thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so we've got Kraken, Tennyson, Red Hat. Ooh, no. Are we split? This might be a poll situation. Oh no, I've opened the wrong thing. Oh no. Don't sneeze, there's a pandemic on. Okay. Right, the question is, what do we want? And your answer are poem or hat. And both, both is a clue to who we are. Or could be a clue to who we are. Don't think there's maybe seasonal allergies on. So if you can vote, do vote. And if you can't vote, let me know in the chat and I'll include your wishes. So what have we got? Are we drawn towards the poem or the hat? Or the hat. This is so dumb. I think it looks good. Thanks, Trout. You're nice. What we got? Oh my god. It's 50-50. It's neck and neck. Get your votes in. Get your votes in now. Jesus. This is just nail-biting excitement of a Sunday. What can it mean? What can it mean? What will it mean? Red Hat, Red Kraken, Tennyson. Poem! We find ourselves drawn to the poem. We say to the trout, I find myself strangely compelled to have a closer look at that poem. Could you push me towards it? And he says, I can, but I need you to do me a favor. We say, okay. He says, oh, I like that image. If you figure out who you is, will you find out who I am? Yes or no? We're going to try and, if we find out who we are, will we try and find out who the trout used to be? Look how cozy I look. I look like an elf. So, are we going to help the trout? He's helped us. This little rainbow trout. It's definitely not a sock with googly eyes. We look at it. The Kraken. Yes, we hold no ill will to the trout with his ever-slipping accent. Lions say yes. If it comes down to it, tell him it used to be a cod. Fair enough. So we say yes. Yes, we will. Well, of course we will. You've been such a help. And he pushes us towards the Kraken. The poem, The Kraken. And as we read it, below the thunders of the upper deep, far, far beneath in the abysmal sea, his ancient, dreamless, uninvaded sleep, the Kraken sleepeth. Battering upon huge sea worms in his sleep, until the latter fire shall heat the deep, them once by men and angels to be seen, in roaring he shall rise, and on the surface die. And the words are bringing back memories to you of millennia of sleep, of darkness, of peace, of knowing that your time is still to come. Strange sunlight, a Victorian man interviewing you and saying he's going to write a poem about you. And suddenly, then, a hand pulls you out of the river. It's the witch! Trout, you're Ben Affleck. You're welcome. Trout was Ben Affleck. The witch has grabbed us. Her lip curls. She says, I thought I'd got rid of you and your insolence. You refuse a simple request. All I wanted was the deep, dark powers of the depth of everything. That's all I wanted. And you said no. So of course I had to turn you into a bouncy ball. I just wanted your power of the sea to bring about the end of the world and become an all-powerful queen of everything. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? I simply just have to make sure you never get this close to figuring out what you used to be again. Perhaps I'll turn you into something smaller and less mobile. A fridge magnet. A button. An old bit of tissue paper. An allergen tablet. The thing is, if you guess what you are, then the enchantment is broken. Can we guess what we are? What were we? Guys, in the chat, tell me. Because if we can guess, then we can break the enchantment, but we won't be able to break it until we guess what we used to be. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this bitch. What did we used to be? What did we used to be? What did she summon up and try to transform? Tried to control, and we said no. But who were we? And what were we? What a screenshot. Man, you know this was like $15.99? This is top stuff. If you are... Oh, God. 68% for streams. I mean, it's... Let me know if it's unwatchable, by the way, guys. Please let me know. An old shopping trolley? No. Something deep and dark. What did we used to be? An old shopping trolley, says Flumcake. That is incorrect. I can only hope that I'm still online. Handsome Squidward? No! The Marianas Trench, says Twitter. No, but that's where we could live. Your picture probably watchable. A daytime television presenter. Blobfish. Now, I'm the fool for realising that it's quite possible that nobody would guess what we were, considering what we just read, considering the poem we just read. What are we? What did we used to be? A little jerky, but perfectly watchable. We can't be the Kraken, can we? Go away. Are you, hold on. We're the fucking Kraken! And realizing what we are, we burst forth from the tiny form of the ball as our true self, the Kraken. Fucking look at that. Well, that's a turn up for the books. It is. It's a turn up for the poetry as well. So, the witch looks up. Oh, shit. What do we do? Let's see if I have to figure out which one of these options. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We can either eat her or we can ask her who the trout was. What are we going to do? We've discovered that we're the Kraken. Ah! No, all right. There we go. Are we going to fulfill our promise to the trout? Watch as I entirely become the character. There you go. Watch now as I burst forth from him. Blah! Eat the witch. Eat the witch. We're a gigantic cephalopod of our word. Ask her who the trout was. Ask her who the trout was. We can eat her after. I think we're for asking her who the trout was. We say, who was the trout? Isn't it obvious? She says, he was Shergar. The IRA kidnapped him in the 80s or possibly the 70s and took him to me because I didn't know what else to do with him, and I turned him into a trout because he was giving me lip. You look back to the river and you say, you used to be Shergar. And the trout flips around, and because I forgot to make another costume, even though he still kind of looks like a trout, he knows he's Shergar. And then you eat her anyway, as a lot of you requested. So, the question is, now, what now do we do? The witch is being consumed. Shergar has been returned to his form. What are we going to do? We can disappear into the ocean depths, or we can go back to the circus and have a nice day out with Shergar. Yay, says Claire Carswell. I think for Shergar or possibly for eating the witch. Unclear. Can't beat snacking down on a sandwich. Nice. Us and Shergar. What are we going to do, lads? Can we eat Shergar? We could, if that's what most of you would want to do. Richard Dad wants to disappear into the depths. Claire Carswell wants to have a wee day at the circus. Lovely day out with Shergar, the Neanderthals. Let's see. Stream is experiencing minor issues. Always. Lovely day out with Shergar. If he's Shergar, then who's the horse in my granny's attic? Oh no, little astonished. Fucking giving the game away. Wee day out. You go out with Shergar to the circus and you eat popcorn and candy floss and you watch the gymnasts and the jugglers and the clowns and the acrobats and no animals because it's kind of a bit cruel, little Tiger King, but it's still really fun. And then afterwards you say, goodbye, Shergar, I'll always remember you. And he goes, moo! And me, you kid. Mwah! And you go, oh, Shergar. And Shergar rides off into the distance. And you descend back into the depths to sleep until the apocalypse. So another 2 years or so. Get a little nap. We should be able to get the cheap tickets to the circus. All ticket people will lose their sanity when they see our incomprehensible form. Yep. There we go. A little Lovecraft for you on a Sunday night. That's the end of that story, guys. Really well done. Good job on figuring out who we were. That let me get back on my bullshit. Let me figure out, was there any images I want you? Yeah. By the way, if we had gone the hat, we would have been Jacques Cousteau. We could have been the spirit of the sea of Jacques Cousteau. See? A cracking adventure. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But here I am in the Irish countryside. And yeah, so next week I will not be doing an escapade. I might not be doing anything midweek. My schedule's become slightly chaotic on account of things opening up again and being allowed to go outside. But I am hoping to try and do something. I might try and do some more afternoony things. If you want to know when I'm going to be on, try and follow me on Facebook or Twitter. So my Facebook is Mary Flanagan Does Comedy, and my Twitter is Twitter is at Our Lady of Flan. You can also get me on Instagram, which is Mazflaz. So the question is, so probably hopefully doing some cooking again on stream, maybe some maths with Eric. I hope you guys like this green screen nonsense. I got very into all the different images and I think they're kind of fun. I don't know if I'm going to do this every week, because I shan't lie to you, it's a lot. But hold on, let's do a quick. Should I do a quick show of what I actually look like? Oh God, right. Let's see who else is online. Let's see if anyone's online. This is the thing with the phone, I can't actually use it. I don't know, I can smell your processor overheating. Yeah, I can't really do this with all the multiple cameras and stuff for more than an hour. It actually handles better for cooking for whatever reason, but I think it's because I have the mic in, I have like a bunch of just shit happening, it's too much. Here we're gonna raid. By the way, give the Neanderthals a little follow on Twitch. Marcus Keeley has been doing some streaming, which has been very nice. Yeah, damn it. Can't hit my screen. Okay. God damn it. Okay, never mind. Can't raid because it's too weird. But yes, if you like this, we'll be back. And do give the Neanderthals a little follow, turning out quality content. With the best will in the world, lads, I feel it may become time to end the stream. This has been charming, lovely. I'd like to thank everyone who got involved. Flumcake, Twistifer, the Neanderthals, Leela Astonish, Richard Dad, Rampant Sloth. Thank you very, very much for the suggestion of a Boston accent. I think that really added something. And I will now disappear back into the Irish countryside that spawned me. See you soon, guys.